Welcome to the Business SOS podcast. This is Sharon Sierra, president of the Florida Small Business Legal Center. This is episode 128 of the podcast. Thank you for listening as we begin the new year 2026. I'm very excited to continue our conversation with Claudia and Pepe Aguirre, owners of LLV Club. If you listen to the last podcast that we had last week, we talked about the trip that Sharon and I took to Portugal with LLV Travel, and it was truly the experience of a lifetime. And so we're going to continue our conversation that we had last week. Welcome again to the show.
Thank you very much for having us.
And thank you, Sharon, for joining me.
Thank you for inviting me back.
So last time we were talking about the types of events that you have. And you have cruises, you have hotel takeovers, and also I noticed you have an affiliation with Virgin Atlantic Cruise Lines. If you can tell us a little more about that.
Absolutely. We host a couple of groups depending on the itineraries. I think next year we're going to go to Barcelona. Mm-hmm. And very interesting ports. That's going to be in the summer. We're also having another one from London to Iceland.
Yeah, to Iceland, yeah.
That will be also fantastic. And the beauty going with Virgin is it's already adults only. And Virgin is very open gender, so nobody will be offended, with there's, again, gays, lesbians, and regular people, and lifestyle people. And that's great, because you would feel at home. One thing we love about Virgin is they don't have buffets. Everything is a la carte. And they have about 18 different restaurants for you to choose. And,
food is delicious also.
And also one thing I like is alcohol is not included, but they have packages and it's relatively reasonably priced, Yeah. The good thing about this, you don't see wasted people all over or fights all this. So, it's something I like, and the service and the fun they have is great. And
very good shows.
They have very, very good shows, sexy shows, and, it's great. They have a couple of theme nights. One is the red night, no?
Yes.
And so everybody's in red, and they have a great show, and they do it by the pool area.
They do great production for that. Everybody's on the pool area in red.
Yes, and they have a pajama night.
A pajama night, yes, also.
That's fun. So it's a great product, very reasonable price. And
we saw that on the website. Yes, very reasonable. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and you have all kind of categories, from the window cabins to the richer suite.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, absolutely.
Yeah, so different price points you have there. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Correct. And we do small groups, hosted trips that we do. They're not big. It's about 20 couples, more or less. So we can accommodate and get to know people and introduce. Everybody gets to know each other. We do a welcome reception. We do a couple of group dinners. And we normally have one of the suites, so we can use it as hospitality, have a cocktail before dinner or after. And some, depending on the ports, we also organize either go as a group to a tour that is interesting for everybody. So that's the way we handle the Virgin groups. And normally these are 7 nights only.
Yeah, mostly 7 nights, and mostly we take them in. We have taken also from Florida. We did the smaller ones, the 5-nighters. Yeah, from Florida. But now we're doing more like the European ones, because there's places that we're not like chartering per se, like the cruises there, So, but people wanted to go and visit those cities. So this is an easier way to do it, and still together, because they want to do it not just by themselves. They want to do it with a group. So that's the way we do it. That's why we started doing them.
And those are exciting trips.
Yes.
Yeah, they're exciting. Yeah,
yes,
beautiful
absolutely.
destinations.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
No, the experiences that we had in Portugal, I mean, the wine tastings and the port tastings, at one point we didn't know what we were drinking as we were.
Oh, wait to go
So
to
many wine
Bordeaux. If you like the wine, the French one, in Bordeaux was amazing. And Bordeaux is beautiful. I mean, also it's kind of like a smaller Paris, I will say, but like a cleaner Paris, smaller, beautiful, super nice.
With no attitude.
Okay, we're looking forward to that.
Yeah, that's really nice. We just did it last year.
And one of the things we do, especially with the river cruises, is that we have like a special night, like in Bordeaux. I'm going to spoil you a little bit,
okay.
But we close one of the chateaus
Oh, yes.
only for our people. And we
Oh,
have a
wow.
concert. We have a tasting,
Oh, wow.
a
Beautiful.
cocktail, and then we go to a concert right there.
Yeah, it's always
which
beautiful.
is absolutely amazing. And it's only for our group.
Yeah.
Like we were in Vietnam, Cambodia. We also did that in a very nice exclusive venue. And I think that was the cherry of the cake on that trip. No?
Yeah, that was
Normally I
beautiful.
try to do this type of unique
Experiences.
events and experiences. So
I mean, you almost like you customize the tours.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we do.
We do.
because
We go over the tours and we tell them. You know,
we know our people party hard at night, so we
So
never go
we-
very early unless it's something that is super special.
Okay.
And we also avoid crowds. We try to go when there's not so many people, So yeah,
We
that's
switch
part
the
of what
itineraries.
we do on customizing the tours and the itineraries and everything.
Okay.
Like funny things that people don't know, but river cruises in particular. I don't know if you notice, in some places they put 2-3
Yes.
cruises and
Yes.
people are crossing,
Yes.
So we almost either go at times that there's nobody there or we're the last ship, so people don't cross to our ship.
We cross to the other ones, but they don't
But
cross
they don't
to
get
ours.
Yes,
yes.
yes.
So that's one of the arrangements that we also.
Those are little things that people will
Yeah,
not notice, but it will happen,
It will be behind the scenes.
And it was interesting when one of the times that we docked in one of the ports, I think it was like in the evening because we sailed during the daytime. There were some people from the other cruise trying to get into ours. You guys having too much fun there. Let us in. So they were actually trying to get in for real.
Yeah.
It's
the
kind
word
of,
gets out on the other.
it's kind of funny. What surprised you from when you began this business to now? What has been your biggest surprise? I mean, what has, in terms of say, this is what I expected and this is like kind of surprised me.
Well, one thing is this has exploded. When we started in this business, there were
Agencies.
there were 2 agencies basically.
Big ones, yeah.
One catered to the nudist people only, and the other one catered to the lifestyle. And when I was in the hotel business, that's when I learned and knew about all this. That was way before the Claudia scene time. And what we noticed is people were settling to have this fun in very rinky-dinky places, and that's when we said, I think we can step up, this game and started doing, better locations and good service, and you don't need to be hidden. And that's the way it started. Nowadays, I think this has exploded. There's so many parties, so many weekends, so many other. I mean, the cruise lines, now they're taking over these 6,000
Passengers,
people,
yeah,
passengers.
yeah.
So definitely it's a growing. Sex sells.
Yes,
Let's be honest.
yeah.
And people are curious about it,
Yeah.
in one sense or the other, but people are curious about it. And I think that's why it has made it so popular and growing and growing and growing.
You have more travel agencies as well that cater to the same market as well.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct. Yes.
I want to talk about partnership. It's not even in our script there, but I talk in a great deal of my practice. I deal with a lot of partnership disputes, and I've been telling Sharon, you got to work for me. And I won't tell you what she tells me. I'll tell you
After.
later we have breakfast. But you guys are married. You have made it work. So how you made this business partnership work in addition that you're married? How do you work together and live together?
Well, I think the key, my point of view, we do very different things. I'm in charge of all the paperwork, administrative operations, all that. And Claudia is the face, of course.
No, but I'm in charge of all our team,
and the team.
and
And so we have very different functions, and I think that's the way we don't step in each other. Patience and communication.
yeah, I'm in charge of also the marketing, social media, everything, and who is going to be part of the team, and also what they need to do, and also when there's the entertainment, also what's going to happen. So I'm more in charge of all those kind of things.
You made
The
the
fun
right choice.
stuff. The fun stuff.
Yeah, she does the fun stuff. in a sense, because also it's work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, yeah.
And I'm behind the scenes on all this stuff.
What criteria do you look for your staff in reference to the social staff members and also the host couples?
We want when they're not, first of all, they had to be not cliquish. They have to be able to, talk to everybody, and I think when they have like this kind of like bubbly personality, and they could talk to everybody. I mean, you've met some of them, like you could, they don't know any stranger, so, and that's part of it. When I see them like, talking to everybody, I that's part of what we're looking for, that they're able to do that and create connections, between the couples making.
Funny thing is, several of them started as clients
before.
Yes,
and
we heard the story of one of them. Yes,
and they evolve, and they decide, okay, we would like, and we get to know each other, and we see the potential of them coming as team. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but these people are really, really team supporters, team players with LLV.
Yes.
They've been offered to do in different places or with other companies, and they reject.
They're very
loyal to us. Yes.
Well,
Part of the family.
Yeah.
The loyalty that you have, especially the people that we have met, is just unheard of. I mean, 10 years, going year after year to your cruise line, that says a lot about you and the staff and the type of service that you provide.
Thank you.
For sure. You have any questions, Bill?
Yeah. So with that, what do you see as the biggest transformation among your clients that you see that they may start as first timers and then something happens and they become different people? Where do you see that happen?
Well, over the years, I think we have seen
Everything.
a lot of things, and but people that started with us when they were in their 40s, now they are in the 60s, or the ones that started at 50, they're in their 70s now. So, we have seen a lot of people break up, some people involved in. Now we are seeing some people still coming with us, or some of them are more into the they become grandparents, and that's their new passion.
Yes.
So we have seen a little bit of everything.
So that goes through kind of a life cycle.
Yeah,
Correct.
it's a life cycle.
Correct.
Yes. Sometimes
But
they
then
take
they
a
get
break
more
or
and
they come back.
And they come back.
Yes.
So what do you think for somebody that just starts out and they book a trip with you? What's the first thing that they should do to get ready for this trip?
Well, we keep in touch with them through emails. Of course, we create these Facebook groups that are private, only for the people participating, and they can have access there. And that's a way we communicate. And also they can start getting to know the other people, Oh, you are from Texas. Oh, I used to live there, whatever, or
just breaking the
start
ice.
making
Breaking the
connections.
ice.
Yeah, making
Exactly.
connections and breaking the ice.
And we keep posting interesting things and also tips about the trip, like some Egypt, when you need visas to go there. So things like that. Or since we have domestic flights, there's some kind of weight restrictions of what you can bring. So it's
the clothing,
very helpful,
for certain areas,
Since you book, I think 90 days prior, we start sending, join the group and start. And of course, as we get close, we go getting more and more important and relevant information on top of the social things, the team nights and what's happening. We're visiting these. So that's the way we keep the people engaged, and they start feeling comfortable. First, they introduce themselves. They say, oh, we're, Rich and Sharon from South Florida, and we'll be there. So also our team starts, we will be your host couples, any questions, you can reach out to us.
And they start the engagement.
Yes.
Correct. So the trip starts 90 days before you start really going, It's a lot of people, we'll be arriving day before. What
Yeah,
you
exactly.
doing?
That's another one. Exactly. Because there's couples that don't know that somebody else is arriving, like maybe they want to arrive 3 days before, right? I mean, to, do some
But you see
seeing.
them on the same flight.
Or they're in the same flight. Some people say, oh, I'm going
Happened
in
to
this
us,
flight.
yes.
Yeah.
I remember that.
So,
Yes.
So that way it's like, oh, I'm going to be there. So like, oh, do you want to get together for drinks before, So, I mean, that start helping for them to start like getting to know some of the other people. Yeah. We always arrive also a couple of days before everybody else, So, yes. So because we know some couples arrive before, so we have part of our team also arriving before. And that's what we do. We say, okay, whoever arrives before, we're going to be there, for example, a certain time at the bar, right? And then we start meeting, the people already that arrived before. And they like that,
Yeah, and we do a meet and greet also.
Meet and greet.
Try to introduce the people and make things easy for you. Like bring your luggage at some time, and we will send it directly to a ship, so you don't have to
worry about that.
Worry about it. Next time you see it, it's going to be in your cabin.
That was the best part.
Yes. Yes.
So those things that, I think are important for make your trip as easy, and you don't have to think, you just have to enjoy, You work hard for the vacation, so we make it easy.
So you can really
enjoy it. You really enjoy it.
And it elevates the experience.
Correct.
Yeah. When I don't have to worry about carrying my luggage and
Exactly.
Yeah, I think the little things make a difference, and I was very impressed. Attention to detail, especially that the example. Just bring the luggage to the lobby, and then we'll take it to the ship, and it'll be in your cabin.
Exactly. Yeah.
You don't have to worry about anything.
Exactly.
So those details are very important. So what trips you have coming up in 2026 you'd like to share with us?
Well, 2026 we
2027.
Yes, we start with Egypt.
In 26, yeah.
26, then we go to Cancun, Mexico in Memorial Day weekend. We just launched it, so check it out on the website. Then we go to Cap d'Agde, France. That's going to be June 27 to July 4th. And then we board the Bordeaux cruise on July 6th to the 13th. And then we have the Montreal
to Boston.
To go and see the colors, the change of the foliage, And that's going to be October 2nd to the 9th. We start in Montreal, and we're going to have a party before in Montreal.
There's some clubs that are there, so we arranged already that, the pre-party. And Montreal is beautiful. So we have also a host couple that is based in Montreal. So they're going to be there and, give you tips and everything about where to go. Plus, if you've never been, it's kind of like Europe. It's like a European taste, I will say. Montreal is like that, It's beautiful. And there's great dining.
They speak
French. And, the architecture, I think the dining there is fantastic.
And the beauty also coming from the States is
so close.
It's like 35% cheaper because, the exchange rate.
Yes.
Exchange rate, yeah.
Significant. So you can have great places to go, visit, food, wines, everything for a very reasonable price.
Lobster.
And of course, when we're on board, everything's included. We have a Nobu on board.
Nobu.
Included.
Wow.
We have a steakhouse from Monaco included. We have a
3-star Michelin Italian restaurant.
Everything's included. And I think this ship, the guest ratio
is one of the biggest.
Is the largest. You have the most space as a guest in any other cruise line. And everything is included here, top of the line. It's like when they give you champagne, it's from Champagne, France. Okay. It's not sparkling from wherever. Okay. So it's super deluxe.
So it's a different experience. Close to the mic.
Ultra luxury. So even just to go and experience this ship is going to be an amazing experience. And of course, with our added values that we have always, our entertainment, our people, theme nights, and all that.
Yeah, I love the entertainment you brought in the Lisbon cruise. Every evening you provided entertainment right after dinner.
Yes.
That was a lot of fun.
Yes. Well, the year before you miss it, we have a part of the Gypsy Kings on board.
I remember I saw them.
So, we try to bring always something like very special. I was telling you about the special venues that we find and do only for our people. So that makes it very, very unique experiences, and I think that's when you bond with people. You're having all these beautiful places, great time. And we make all our events all inclusive. So you don't have to worry, or you're with your friends and then, oh, he's having champagne and what's going to be.
Yeah.
Everything's already included. So
That's very important. In fact, the most money we spent in Lisbon was the first 3 days because we had to have dinner on our own. That was the hotel was included, but we were on our own. Then we got in the ship. We didn't barely spend any money.
exactly.
It was we bought something, some type of souvenir, or we had lunch.
yeah.
I actually ended up bringing euros back
Oh,
for the next trip because I didn't use them.
now you use them in Porto.
Exactly.
She wanted to use more.
Don't worry, I'll spend it.
She'll spend it.
Don't
She'll
you
spend
worry.
it. But yeah, everything is inclusive, and you spare no expense to provide the experience. And I've been to cruises before. She with me in the past. And some of the basic tours and other cruise lines are just basic, and then you got to pay a premium for the really good ones. Every single cruise experience you provided was excellent.
Yes. Again, we spent some time with the planning department, and we customize, tailor everything, from when to leave and how's the places. Again, we try to avoid all the masses, the crowds and lines and queues and all that. And
Tell me about Egypt. It's very interesting. If somebody's interested in Egypt, what can they expect?
first, we are going to be arriving in Cairo. Since you arrive again at the airport, we take you by the hand. You just provide your passports, and we do all this visa I was telling you.
You don't have to do it. We take care of it.
We take care of that. Then our people take you to immigration. Then you collect your luggage, and then you take you to our transportation to take you to a very nice hotel. The Fairmont Hotel is brand new, newest in Cairo. And then they just opened, I don't know if you knew, they opened the
Biggest
museum, the largest museum in the world.
Mm.
They just opened in November 1st of last year.
So that's going to be an experience.
It's been delayed for 20 years for
So
whatever
finally.
reasons. But finally they open.
Yeah.
It's super interesting. It's next to the pyramids in Giza. So we are taking you to the pyramids, of course, to the museum. We are taking you to new locations that they found, some other pyramids, largest than the Giza ones, And everything, again, is included. And, of course, we've been in Egypt before, precisely to scout the locations and where we're going and the times and everything. And we are taking you at times that there's no people or less people, It gets crowded, especially now with this thing with the museum.
Yeah.
Then we are taking you to Luxor, and that's when we take you out by plane over there. And
Which is included.
it's included.
The flights.
We board the cruise for 4 nights from Luxor to Aswan, going to all the highlights of the places. The only thing we don't include for liability reasons is the hot air balloon rides. That's optional, and you do it on your own.
Yeah.
But other than that, everything's included, And then we take you back to Cairo and explore the other areas of Cairo. And we stay at the
Waldorf Astoria.
Yes, which also beautiful hotel. So that's going to
exciting.
be amazing. And then we have an optional for just a handful of people going to Jordan.
To Petra. And that's going to be
Petra,
amazing.
yes. So that's going to be
So
very nice.
there's a charter flight.
Correct, from Cairo to Jordan.
So this is a really customized trip you
Yes.
prepared. It's not something they can just find anywhere else.
Correct. Yes, that's the things we do. That again, this is more for the destination. Like Antarctica was also more for the destination, just like Egypt is more for the destination for people looking. But going with like-minded people, it's going to be fun and nice and tailor-made to your.
Yeah, we're going to
needs.
have our staff as well. We're going to have karaoke and our DJ and everything. We're going to add.
And on board the cruise, we'll have the theme nights. It's only by colors, but yeah.
No, that's very exciting. Now, another one I want you to talk about is the safari.
I was going to ask about that.
Sorry.
No, I'm glad you asked.
So we have two
We have two,
safaris
one in
that are
Valentine's.
very different. One is in Valentine's of 2027, and these are very exclusive, only 15 couples going to that because, we buy out the venues or the best hotel rooms or suites. And one is about the taste of South Africa. So you fly to Cape Town, and
Which
we
is
go.
beautiful. Beautiful.
I know hear about Cape Town. It's a world-class city. It really has amazing. First, the wines. So we're going to go to the
Hotels.
wineries. We have hotels. They have marinas. They have all the history.
Super nice.
And we take you to all the highlights. And then we fly to Zimbabwe to go to Victoria Falls, which also is amazing. And then we end in Kruger Park. That's where we go to see all the safaris, the animals. They call it the Big Five, no? Mm-hmm. And it's great because they call it game. So before the sun goes out, like 4:30 o'clock in the morning, you're already in a jeep, you don't know what.
Because that's when they're hunting and that's when the animals are active.
Well, that's when they wake up and look for breakfast. So
and that's when you drive to them.
Yes.
It's like,
so you
great
see
idea.
all the
no,
action.
but it's amazing because then after you see that and you see the sun, the sunrise, I mean, they set up like a breakfast for you right next to the giraffes and everything and the zebras. I mean, literally right there. And it's beautiful.
And you have your tea or your coffee, cookies.
How long is that trip?
That's
10 nights.
10 days, 9 nights.
10 days.
10 days.
Yes, and you fly back to Cape Town.
That's a bucket list trip.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, it's amazing.
Great way to celebrate
Really
Valentine's.
That is an incredible way to
Yes.
celebrate Valentine's.
And if you hit the animals, might be your last one.
Well, when you're there, they tell you two things. Don't run.
Animals run.
God, food runs.
Food runs, yes.
Yeah. And then they tell you also before an animal attacks, they give you signs. So be attentive. So they were two good tips for us.
And I assume that there's security there for
Yeah,
that
there's always
reason.
security now.
Yes.
You're always with somebody.
Then for 2027, we also have in April, we have a cruise also going from Tahiti to Fiji. That's also an amazing, very exotic cruise.
Yes. I'm excited
And
about
that's
that.
12 nights, no?
That's sounds nice, yeah.
And that's in a gorgeous, that's the same ship we use for
For
Antarctica.
Antarctica, yeah.
It's a small boutique, only 130 cabins, all suites, everything included, caviar, champagne, all the excursions, everything. So that's another one to consider.
And you go on all the cruises. You're personally there on all of
Yes.
them.
If we organize it, we go. And
Okay.
as long as something happens.
Very
But we definitely will be there. And yes, to guarantee, what we are.
And supervise, yeah.
Yes, so that's why we only have 6 to 8 events per year, normally. And also we're going to do June to another part of South Africa, to Africa. It's
Tanzania to Zanzibar.
Tanzania,
Serengeti.
Zanzibar, Serengeti. So we're going to see the crossing, which is that we haven't done yet. But I mean, you have seen videos and
Yes.
it's very, very impressive. So that's another bucket list place to go and visit. And that's what we are trying to do now. More exotic locations, bucket list destinations. Now that we are part in Spain and the Florida, we're going to explore more to do some castles in some events, Morocco.
Morocco is coming up. Yeah.
Yeah, so
And we're
you will
putting
see
that together,
more and more of the European adventures, LLV style, of course.
Yes.
That is awesome. Any other question, Pepe?
Yeah. So, what is the biggest concern that people have going on your cruises, especially newcomers? Where do you hear that they are their biggest concern?
I think depending on the destination is either now with the world getting a little crazy, like the Egypt cruise was going to happen a couple of years ago, but then with all this happening, we have to postpone it. So I think the volatility of politics and all that is concerns to people.
Sure.
Safety. One thing about this, when you go to different countries and the language is a different one, they're concerned how to communicate, how to do.
But we always have,
things.
like, in those countries, we have translators,
I was going to ask
Always.
how you address the concerns. Yeah.
Yes, definitely. That's when the
and
language
local
barrier,
people.
and also if we go to a country with different religious purposes, like Egypt is a Muslim country, we tell them what to do what not to do, what's appropriate, what's not appropriate.
And also to respect it. I mean,
And you need
You
to show
prepare for
respect.
guidelines.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You are going to explore different countries and customs and everything. So you give them all the guidelines to be proper.
So you set the stage for them before
Definitely,
they even
yes,
go.
yes,
So
yes.
those concerns are allayed.
Yeah.
Totally, yes.
You also something you had with us. Well, you had a mandatory meeting for everybody going in the cruise.
Yes.
You had it like a briefing at the hotel, but then you also had another one at the ship.
Yes. So it will be same here. We do one at the hotel, and then we do also on the ship. Yeah.
Yeah, and basically it's one to, who's who, especially on our team and on the cruise line side, because we do it together.
Yes.
And what's
introductions,
going to happen, is where you need to be and what time is your timeline for dropping the luggage or where you need to drop it, or you just leave it outside of your room. It depends also where we are and how we arrange all these things. So we pass it to you, so make it easy. And what's going to happen, where you need to go, what we are going to see. And also when we're in the cruise line, mandatory is all the safety drills they have to do. Plus also we explain what's going to happen, how it's going to happen, how we're going to divide, and all the things that you're going to foresee during your trip to make it easy,
And to have a great experience as well.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And, the communication you had, especially after 90 days, as I guess that's your schedule, it was outstanding. You told us emergency contacts, what the actual port number was, to where we're going to, at what time you board.
Yes.
Everything was already there. We already had it, the tours that we can expect, the times.
Correct, because people are coming from different places,
Yes.
different. Some
different
people
time
arrive
zones.
earlier, some people arrive the same day. Some people miss the flight, have to catch. So it's.
That's what we also recommend. Never fly the day of the departure. I think that's-
Absolutely.
Yes.
I think especially with delays and everything, we just always recommend, and that's what we always have, like a host hotel for previous, and that's what we'd rather have everybody arrive there first, even like a day before,
Yeah. I think we're planning like 3 days before, something like that, just to be on the safe side. One day for jet lag, and then do
Yes,
some
exactly.
sightseeing.
Yeah, that's the other
We're ready at the destination, so we don't have to worry about doing the photo finish arrival. And we have heard some people that do that. And
Yeah, that's I think cutting it a little bit too too short.
Yeah.
So a few more minutes here. You have any more questions? Any further questions?
I want to know how to sign up because I'm ready.
Perfect.
We're ready, kid.
I'm ready. I'm ready for the
So
next
we
one.
have all these experiences. The easiest way is to go to our website,
Yes.
LLVclub.com, and you will see in our webpage all the events coming up. As you say, we have hotel takeovers that by land. We have river cruises, ocean cruises, so you can see and you can select what you want, what you're interested, and you could take it from there.
Yeah.
And if somebody has questions, they can talk to somebody in your staff and answer any questions as well.
Yes.
Absolutely, absolutely. We have an 800 number that is 1-800-574-4265. And you can reach always our friendly staff. They are ready. They speak English. They speak Spanish. And we'll take care of you. That's one thing. We have one of our people has been with us also for years. And we have Kathleen that everybody knows her.
Everybody knows
And
Kathleen, yes.
everybody, address her things. And if she doesn't have the answer, she find it for you and get back to you. She's very thorough and very precise on communications and what you need to do and address all the details.
So there's an actual
Before.
person they can talk to.
Yes, we have a team. We have a permanent team, doing different things. 8 people works for us, and that's permanent. And then the host couples, normally the way we do it, we exchange the trip for a few hours of the time. So that's the way we do it. And it's a win-win for everybody,
Yes.
And that's what we were telling you. Our people are super loyal and super committed with us. And when they are there, they know they are there to take care of the other people. So,
Yes, yeah. No, you have a great staff. You have a great company. Congratulations again on your success.
Thank
Very
you, thank
excited, to have experienced that for you, to meet you and to get to know you as well.
Oh, likewise. It's a pleasure. And again, it's a family, you get there for the sex, but you remain for the friendships you make all over the world.
Yes. And also some experiences that you're never going to have, places you'll never visit otherwise.
Yeah.
Correct. Yes, exactly. And what other to do it with your friends already,
Yes, yes.
So that's perfect.
That was very exciting. So I want to repeat the number. Anybody interested in reaching out to LLV Club and Pepe and Claudia, the number is 800-1-800-574-4265. Did I
Correct.
write it correctly?
Yes.
Okay. And the website is llvclub.com.
Yes,
Correct.
that's one.
Well, I want to thank you again for being my guest on the show, and welcome to come back anytime to talk about the adventures. Thank you, Sharon, for joining me
Thank
again.
you for inviting me again.
As my co-host.
Yes.
And again, I want to wish everyone a happy new year again. Prosperous 2026. If you want to reach me, you have any questions about any topics we talked about today or any other time, my email is rich@richsierra.com. My phone number is 866-842-5202. If you want to check out our legal services, my website is floridasmallbusinesslegalcenter.com. You also can see this podcast or any other podcast that we have on a YouTube channel at youtube.com/@RichardSierra. You want to check out my book, Business SOS, A Como Legal Mistakes Business Owners Make and How to Avoid Them. It's available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble. You can ask for your local bookstores as well. Until next week, this is Rich Sierra, and remember that my goal is to help you succeed.